Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Overlord, Lord of Nazarick video. This time we are here with the updated tier list, and since the meta have been defined, we're gonna go and approach it in a different way. We're gonna talk about the characters, and there will be a lot of changes. Some you will not be pleased with, some you will be happy for. And this is the way that the meta is going, specifically in PvP and PvE, especially in the realm of Shadow. That is the most important content right now in the game after the PvP, if you're a PvP player. Now, if you don't care about PvP progress, this one also will help you define your realm of Shadow and in your PvE progress, because it will help you figure out a little bit of comps and units that will help you out throughout progressing in every single stage. So we're gonna be talking about it with the change of the tier list in a specific way. We'll be talking about the units that are super important, the ones that come near them, and the ones that fallen off a little bit. Starting off, we're gonna be talking about the tier 0. Now, not everybody are in tier 0. We were talking before, and I explained it before in my previous video. Some people didn't get the notice that the tier 0 are the units that you must have or build or keep building, or do not reset them until you get better characters or you build better characters. Now, the tier 0, we're gonna narrow it down to a little bit, just to the units that you must actually have, or there's ones that are superior in every single mode. And one of them, if you have them on a one single lineup, it might make a whole lot of difference. So we're gonna start with dropping down the units that are not top meta but are still available and super good in the game. First of all, we're gonna go with isekai. He's gonna drop a little bit down. We're gonna drop also Shaltir to S ranking. Yes, I know, you're gonna tell me, Valkyrie Shaltir from tier 0 to S. Yes, because you can play different characters that now does her role even better and will help you a lot in the game. Now, Renner, we're gonna drop her a little bit down as well with isekai to the SS category. She's still speedy. She buffs you with a crit rate, with attack. She gives you the HP, she gives you regeneration, she gives you the shields. She's an absolutely great unit. She's a speedy unit, but she's not recommended or not required in every single lineup, specifically because we have now 4 units that are on the same level at speed, and you do not need them actually to be there. Now, from the SS, and here I'm keeping Idol Shaltir. Many people are not agreeing with Idol Shaltir. Still, Idol Shaltir is the second best DPS in the game after Victim, with Victim release. We know that Victim is dominating everywhere. The highest ban rate is Victim. Comes after him, which is CZ, and then we have Idol Shaltir. Yes, Idol Shaltir is one of the units that have been consistently banned in PvP. Now, in PvE, she will help you a lot because she's a wave clearer. She's just a cheat code in PvE. You cannot go without having her. Now, I know that we are waiting for a rerun for her. I don't know if they're gonna give us a rerun for her, or maybe they will give us the new limited character and then they will do a rerun for her. But a rerun for her, I think, for the game will be super healthy for everybody that didn't summon for her, or for the people who started new and didn't have the opportunity to have her, because we had another rerun for Maiden Love Albedo and we didn't have for her. Now, for the SS rank, yes, many characters are really good here and many characters will drop off a little bit. We're just gonna start by Brain, going down to A rank. Yes, the counter team is still good, really good. If you built it, it's solid, but 2 mage lineups are destroying it. The bleed comp are destroying it. So we have 2 mage lineups, we have the bleed comp, and then we have the counter that dropped a little bit. Now, it didn't drop massively because of the release of the new tank, the Hamske, but we'll be talking about that when we get to it, because you don't need even to play Brain on that lineup. He's becoming a little bit squishy. You need to progress with him with isekai on the lineup, and with Yuri for the shields, and with another character that will buff your lineup. Especially if you're playing tank Hamske, he will help you out with dishing damages, but he needs a lot of mitigation. Now, on the SS rank, we have Lachius. Lachius will drop off a little bit as well. Again, one of the top damage dealer if you're playing her. She goes with any lineup. You can go with magical, you can go with physical. She shields a lot, she removes the shield, she does a lot of damage. But around the meta that we're going at, the one-shot teams, or the meta that is going removing and denying with buff blocks and everything, she's dropping a little bit as well. Now, another unit which is dropping massively to the A rank again, which is one of the best units in my opinion in the game, but this is what the numbers, the facts, the stats are going. with Ego Aura. Ego Aura, great stunner, goes great with the shock teams, but so far we're not seeing much usage of her in the game so far. Now I would say also Entoma and Lupus with the bleed team, they're dropping a little bit because of the rising of the mages comp, because we're seeing one with Victim, one with the other characters, with Evil Eye, with Mare, with Solution, which is really good. And this is where Solution goes up and rises up here to this rank, to the SS rank. Some people are debating that she's a top tier unit, she's a tier 0, but we wouldn't say that because she's not fully released. They released her for a few days. Some people got her, some people didn't, but the people who were lucky to have her, they're actually dominating in PvP, and they telling me that they are having a lot of fun in PvE because she's adding that spot that you need on your lineup, which is really great. Now these tier 0 characters will not change. As we know, Victim is absolutely broken. CZ, she defines the meta right now. She's good in every single lineup, no matter what you put her. Yelda Berot with a 50% reduction on damages, or you don't go below your 50% with Congeal, still great. The best support in the game right now is Mass Shaltir. The best unit in the game with Indomitable, with Freeze, with 6 out of 6, removing or sealing the buffs from your enemies, which is absolutely nice. And the best damage dealer right now in the game, as after Victim, let's be honest, with buff block, with heal down, with reducing the damages. If you play her, massive damages, and she can go, if she kills somebody, she goes after the one with the lowest HP, which is Idol Shaltir. These are the characters that you would say these are the top of the top in the game right now, and the other comes below them. Now, massive changes in our S rank and A rank. Now on S rank, we're not gonna see you, we're not gonna see you, we're not gonna see you, we're not gonna see Aura. Aura actually goes down to the B rank and the top of the B rank as well. And Albedo goes to the B rank as well. And all of these characters are viable to use, and they are super handy. This is what we'll be talking about. Now, of course, I want to talk about something a little bit so people would understand this, because in the game right now, people are confusing some stuff when we talk about it. Especially why I put Hilma in A rank and I didn't put her lower or something like that. Now, if I put her in S rank, that would be unfair because you can't use her in PvE. Even if you use her in PvE, she's not that helpful. If you use her in PvP only strictly, you can counter 2 units so far. You can counter CZ and you can counter Mari. And a lot of people still having Mari and playing Mari. So this is why she's up there on the A ranking, not in B, low B, because she's a crucial part in PvE, in PvP. And specifically me, yesterday, I was so focusing on the game that many players are using her and it was against me. So you see them, if they have a Hilma on their team, you either do not play CZ or Mari, or you either ban her, which is kind of take a spot from your ban selection, or remove 2 characters from your play that you want to play but you will not play because of her existence. This is how her passive works. This is a cheat code that have been used for a while, thanks to our friends and the players that created that, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, all the other characters in the B ranking, as I said, are good, viable, not bad to use, but they're not gonna be used. And C rank, who cares about them? Everybody in the C rank, you're never gonna use them maybe at all. Even if you like them, there's specific uses for them, but in this meta, the way that the game is heading, you're never gonna use them. Negredo, yes, stays up there. Negredo is a better PvP unit than Evil Eye and Momon, but Momon is still, for the people who built him in Realm of Shadow, he's a cheat code as well that you can go and cheese it with. With the rise of AoE teams, still Evil Eye, if somebody is banned, like if they ban for you Victim or Idol Shaltir, she's a great replacement. The condition that she needs is 5 stars and above. At 4 stars, she does nothing. At 3 stars, she basically does no damage. You need her at like 5 stars with her Arclight at least 4 stars, or 6 stars, Arclight 6 stars, and then she will do massive damages by entering the game and dealing damages. Now, for the new units, we have Tank Hamske. Let me go and bring him up there. So Tank Hamske became the best unit in the entire game. Literally, this unit counters everybody, every team comp, everything in the game. if there is a best unit in the game, that's it, tank Hamske. Now, if we wanna like define tier 0 in the future, when the release of every single unit, there will be like 3 or 4 up there. Victim, Hamske, I think Clementine and Albedo will be added up there, and CZ maybe CZ will stay there, and everybody will drop a little bit, because this is how the game will be defined in the future. But so far, for now, for what we have, this is the meta. Now, what does Hamske do? I did a full video about Hamske. She's absolutely crazy with everything that she does. She does shield wall. If you remove the shield wall, now this is on max potential when you build her up. She does stun again, or does her second skill again. Her second skill stuns. Now, when she does her attacks, she also removes the buffs. Now, what are the buffs that we're talking about? 4 buffs that are available. Now, one of the broken buffs that people have, which is Indomitable. She absolutely removes Indomitable. It happened to me yesterday. We were playing, it was Zaryusu for me. He had Indomitable. I was like, I'm gonna survive this. I'm gonna kill their entire team. And she just procced her passive, removed the Indomitable of Zaryusu, and Zaryusu got one shot, and I didn't have a carry anymore. This is how good this unit is. Now, again, a new unit that dropped into the game that is competing with Idol Shaltir. Maybe in the future you're gonna see Idol Shaltir drop into the SS category and that unit goes to the tier 0 or becomes SS category, but on top of her, which is Pinison. Let's go and add Pinison here. Pinison, unbelievable unit. She's crazy. I think one of the best DPS in the game right now, which is Pinison. Let me put her here. Absolutely beautiful. The thing that she does is a consistent sleep. She gonna go and sleep your entire unit, multiple hits of damage, because she does her ultimate or any kind of skill, and then she procs her skill again with all the nourishment that she gets. She cleanses herself every single round, which is absolutely crazy for a unit to do that. She's a self-sustained unit. She's a little bit squishy, but with the good team that you put with her, she can go and survive the entire battle, and she can be the winning card on your team. You can absolutely sleep the entire team and just pick on one unit that is not sleeping and just try to kill it. And after that, when she has all her skills up again, she can do her second skill on one single unit, but with her passive, she can sleep the entire team or prolong the duration of the sleep on them, which makes her one of the best units in the PvP right now, especially that we've seen a lineup that is going with Zaryusu and her. Zaryusu starts before her if you have her on speed, if you have them both on speed and he's speedy. You freeze one unit, deal damage to everybody, she goes and sleep everybody else, and then you have it. One frozen unit that is super hard or solid for you to go and deal damage or sleep or CC, because you'll have 2 chances. You have with Zaryusu to freeze them, you have with her to sleep them, and if one of them works on them, that would be awesome for you. And he's Indomitable, and she's actually protected by the damage or by CZ if you have CZ on the lineup, or if you're playing Mass Shaltir, because this is how they're playing it. They're playing it with Mass Shaltir for more EP and for more ER because of the shields that she gives and the buffs that she gives. This is a massive update, and I think that Pinison and Hamske dropping into the game made a lot of changes in this game, especially with adding Victim, the pink kidney that what they call. Absolutely, I think it's a great addition into the game. Now, again, are these all SS rankings? No, Yuri drops a little bit with the counter team because it's dropping. And the saddest part here, you're gonna hear it, yes, it is Mari. Mari drops to the S category. Still, Mari, one of the best characters. If you're free to play, you're wrong if you reset Mari or not build Mari. Mari is your best option so far. And if you're a new player, you need to build Mari. The game will give you a lot of Mari. But Mari is dropping off a little bit because Mari is super squishy. The damages are insane with Mari if you build him and max him out. He's absolutely a great edge gem. You will need him in every PvE content. In PvP, he's dropping a lot. We're not seeing Mari. I'm not using Mari anymore in my PvP. Many people are not using Mari anymore in PvP. We're using technical usage or technical units. Supports are taking the place of Mari. CC units are taking the place of Mari. I'm seeing more people playing Albedo, tank Albedo, more than Mari. Why? Because she stuns or she taunts units, and she goes and gives you shields, which is really great because you want these technical usage on units and not the raw damage DPS, because if you have Tank Hamsuke on one lineup, everybody deals damage. If you have Victim on one lineup, he might be your only damage dealer. Now, if you're playing Pinison or Zaryusu or Idol Shaltir, they are damage dealers. Now, if you're playing also Solution, if you had her, that's a damage dealer. If you're playing the Bleed comp, any of them is damage dealer and will help you a lot. And if you're playing an Icy Kokaites on a lineup, paired up with, let's say, Yuri and Brain, everybody that you will add on the lineup, whoever it is, support or whatever, they will do damage with the counter team. And Isekai, the more that he loses HP, the more that he deals more damage. This is how it's going and defining. And of course, if you're playing Negredo's still top tier unit, by the way. The problem is she's not fitting in every single lineup, but she can counter speedy teams. If you have issues with teams that are faster than you, if you can play her with the Aldabaoth for more sustain a little bit, maybe with Master Shaltir, she can go and bypass their speed. Even if they start before you, if they have a lot of gaze, she can go and proc it and start, and she can go and silence and deal hefty amount of damages. This is the meta. You can watch every PvP that we're doing. We're trying to go live and do all the PvP so you would understand the game, how it's going and the trajectory of the game. And we'll be streaming today as well, so keep your eye on the channel. We might pop on any minute. And yeah, that's it. Also, big shout out to my friend Copycat. He's doing a lot of streams as well for PvP. He's having multiple accounts that he's showcasing from a perspective of pay to win to a perspective to free to play. He's having accounts on an average level, on a high level, and a low level, so you can go and check him out as well. I'll keep his channel in the description below. Go and support him. He's a content creator for this game, and we need the content creators for this game. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know your opinion about this tier list. Is it defined more for you? Is it just exactly what you wanted for, or there's something else that you're playing, or somebody that's shining above all and you want to tell me about it? And I'll be seeing you in the next video.